Good morning, Gregory High. I'm Catherine Swartz.
And I'm Lauren Bennett. Today is Friday, September 22.
Today, we look back on Wednesday's Club Rush.
Alyssa Bartlett updates us on fall sports.
And we get the details on a new program for college-bound seniors.
All this and more on today's JNN. The annual Fall Club Rush was held on Wednesday. Malik Lothry and Blaze Homokoa report from the center of campus.
BSU say, okay, all right. B to the S to the U to the Y.
My understanding of Club Rush is I believe a lot of colleges do this. And so a lot of the colleges and universities pretty much set out tables like this where they showcase different clubs on campus.
I think Club Rush is very important because it's basically spreading out the word, saying like, hey, I have this type of club.
We think it's important because we just want to expose Gregory to more events and clubs around campus.
The importance of Club Rush is to see how many clubs there are, see what you want to do, because there's tons of stuff out here that you would never learn about otherwise. So Club Rush is for clubs to get out there.
We have a lot of students that are involved in so many areas. For example, we have students that are really into anime, if that's what works for them and that's what keeps them happy and doing good in school.
I'm the president of Anime Club, and I'm here to represent anime culture into American culture. So we're in HYLC. It stands for Hispanic Leadership Youth Council, and all we do is community services, go to college, and we just help the community out, especially with all the cultures.
Yeah.
BSU is an amazing club to bring together people to make change at Gregory. We just have fun together. It's a place where you can meet new friends, get into colleges, learn what college you want to go to, learn what you want to do. It's just a great place and a great club to be on campus. I look forward to seeing everyone in the whole entire school in the club. I look forward to going on trips together, and I look forward to being known, because last year I feel like Black Student Union wasn't really known, and now people know about us because we're out here and we're doing big things, so I'm looking forward to do big things.
Just helping out the community in general, a lot of community service, making sure.
And hoping we make a difference in
And we have a good year.
The great thing about Gregory is we've really created this place where any student can belong anywhere.
Many clubs on campus are already busy with activities for this fall, like our drama club, whose new Murder Mystery Dinner, Audition for Murder, will be held on October 4 and 5. Catch the show and a dinner in the NPR at 6:30 for only $12. The PSAT is scheduled for October 11 for juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. It will go on sale starting next week Monday in the SBO for $18. These tests do sell out every year, so don't wait. These scores don't count for college, but all juniors taking the test will be eligible for the National Merit Scholarship, a nationwide award for those with top scores. Gregory has a history of students becoming semifinalists for the award, a trend which continued last week when two of our seniors were selected for the program. Liliana Lopez and Lauren Bennett bring us the story.
PSAT scores from last fall are in, and seniors Daraj Sabala and Zach Hijawi have recently been named as semifinalists for the National Merit Scholarship Program.
The Merit Scholarship is given to students who score highly on the PSAT. They give you your PSAT score out of 1520, so anyone who scored 1490 or above would make the National Merit cutoff.
Now that I actually qualify for the scholarship, I have to fill out this paperwork and stuff like that. And in the end, if they choose me to go on to the semifinals and I win, that means I get a lot of money, a lot of scholarship money towards pretty much like any college.
The National Merit Scholarship Program recognizes the top 1% of students in the country. It's really competitive in California because we're so highly populated and our students score so well.
Yeah, I actually didn't study that much. I mean, I took a couple practice tests, but besides that, I just kind of went in there just thinking, hey, I'll try to do the best.
I read each question and didn't think about like what I would get in the end. I just thought about, did I do this question properly, and nothing more.
They're phenomenal students. I mean, they do score well, but they also do well academically here, and they're involved, and their essays are wonderful, you know, the ones that I've seen so far. So I expect them to do well, but it's so competitive. They are competing against, you know, all of these top scorers across the nation. So I'm crossing my fingers.
The next course of action for Daraj Sabala and Zaki Jawi is to fill out an application and write an essay. They will be notified by mail in early February to see if they have made it to the finalist standing. Reporting for JNN, this has been Liliana Lopez and Lauren Bennett.
Last year, Jessica Doxey became a finalist and received a scholarship through the program to Arizona State. According to Doxey, the program was very beneficial, opening new doors for her and many other finalists. Another upcoming test is the ASVAB, which is scheduled for October 13. This test is for sophomores, juniors, and seniors planning on going into the military. If you have already taken the test, you can retake it to get a higher score. Talk to Work Experience Director Rob Steves in the Career Center for more information. Academic Decathlon is still looking for new members to join the program. They study a new topic each year that revolves around different subjects. All GPA levels are encouraged to join. They meet in the library reference room on Mondays at lunch. A message to teachers. Global Club is still accepting your recycling this year. Either you or a student must bring your recycling over to L206 anytime on Wednesdays. Advisor Katie Miranda would like to thank both students and teachers for their continued support. And now, Alyssa Bartlett brings us another installment of the Sports Box.
Hey Jags, this is Alyssa Bartlett here to bring you some highlights from this week's varsity athletics. First up, we have our varsity football team. They traveled to Stockton on Friday night where they played a tough game against McNair. Early on in the game, Evan Camarena caught a long pass from quarterback Bobby Avina, and just minutes later, Mason Medrano scored the first touchdown of the game. Gabe Sanchez scored the second touchdown of the first half, diving for the ball in the end zone. The last Grigori touchdown was scored by Camarena, and the Jags walked out of the McNair Stadium with a final score of 34-8. The varsity football team will be kicking off their league season tonight against Bayer at Johansen. The game starts at 7 o'clock. Next, the varsity volleyball team beat Modesto High Tuesday night to win the first cat fight of the season. The girls had a shaky start, losing the first game, but they brought the heat by the end with a final standing of 3-2. Modesto put up a solid competition, but after the 5 games, Grigori proved to be the team to beat in league. Emily Joseph scored 27 kills and 3 aces for the game, and Yuritsa Camacho earned 27 digs. The highest blocking stats were made by Shelby Grover with 3. Last night, the girls played the Bayer Patriots in another tough match, and at the time of this recording, those scores have not yet been reported. After facing the 2 toughest opponents this week, the volleyball team will be playing at Johansen on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Well, that's it for this week's JNN Fall Sports Box. This has been Alyssa Bartlett signing off.
Thanks, Alyssa. And in other sports news, Teens Run Modesto is currently training for the Modesto Marathon in March. If you're interested in running, they meet every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday after school to train. Visit N204 or go to their website, teensrunmodesto.org, for more information. A new online mentorship program is now available to seniors applying to college. Angelina Neth and Jessica Rios bring us more.
Applying to college. If you haven't done it before, you have no idea how complex the process can be. If you have done it before, you may never need to do it again. For many students, this is a one-time process. Senior Alyssa Humison and graduate Kalani Ridenauer have teamed up to form Grigori Rise, a website that offers mentorship and resources for Grigori students in their journey to higher education. This could be a useful tool for upperclassmen looking into colleges.
Grigori Rise is basically a website that allows Grigori high school students to connect with Grigori graduates who are going to college to ask them any questions they might have about the college admissions process or the college that they're going to, how the workload is like, what they did when they were at Grigori, like the programs they were in and the clubs they were involved in, and things like that. It's a more one-on-one involved process, and we also offer mentorships, and it also offers networking for Grigori students. can go onto our website and you can get a more one-on-one experience with people, and you can ask our mentors any questions you might have about the school they're going to or their majors and things like that. Our goal right now is to provide information for students who may be thinking about college but kind of unsure about if they even want to go there, or if they're trying to decide between two different colleges and they don't really have the means to travel to the two colleges. We're really just hoping that the program takes off and everyone can recognize it as a tool that they can use when they're going through the college process. If they're looking into going to a certain college and they want to get more information about it, they can go onto the website. We also were hoping that if the website really takes off for Grigori, we could also spread it to other Modesto City schools and have it as a whole citywide.
With the hopes of expansion in the future, Grigori Rise is starting right here to answer your college questions, and it's just one click away. Reporting for JNN, this has been Angelina Neth and Jessica Rios.
To access Grigori Rise, go to grigoririse.org.
Well, that's it for today's JNN. I'm Catherine Sports.
And I'm Lauren Bennett.
See you next week.